Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your April 2023 mid-month general reading. We're looking at the last half of April, the last 2 weeks, and this is for the water sign of Scorpio. I hope everyone's doing well. Thanks for taking the time to be here to watch any of the videos on my YouTube channel, your likes, shares, subscribing, all the support that you guys give. It's so welcome and appreciated. Thank you. So Scorpio, this is for you for the last half of April 2023. If your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign is in Scorpio, if you're cross-watching for Scorpion, it's also relevant. If you know your sun, moon, rising, Venus sign, watch them all. You can gain new information, new perspective. General readings, of course, resonate a little differently for everyone. Now, if something does resonate with you or the style resonates with you and you'd like to take a deeper look at something, maybe reach out for a personal reading or information about that for yourself or as a gift for someone else, please email me at maggie1maguire@gmail.com. You can also get that contact info by clicking the description link or clicking on the title of this video. I would love to hear from you. And I can usually respond within the same day with more information. I do offer quite a wide variety of readings in all areas of life. And scheduling is done in a pretty timely fashion too. I can usually schedule you within 1 to 2 weeks or so. So if you're interested, send me an email. Okay, Scorpio. Let's see what the last half of April looks like for you. I'm using the Tarot of Dreams and clarifying with the Radiant Rider-Waite. We begin with the Ace of Wands. Exciting new beginnings, new opportunity for a new path, enthusiasm, excitement, passion, desire, creativity. Ooh, with the Two of Cups, soulmates, kindred spirits, best friends, really connected people who sometimes the Two of Cups can represent kindred spirits, best friends that transition into something more romantic. Some of you, it might be an already formed relationship that is experiencing a renewal, but for many of you, this is new. Next, we have the Three of Wands. You've put in the footwork. You feel pretty good about what you've done so far. You've laid the groundwork, and now you're waiting for that ship to come in. You're watching that ship come in, and you're feeling quite positive, hopeful, and optimistic about the future. The Two of Coins. Crossroads, decisions. Which way do I go to manifest something? Next, we have the Five of Swords, a hard-won victory, winning at all costs. Even if that means having to cut people, places, situations out of your life in order to achieve that victory. And that may be the decision that you made prior, which is leading you to a new beginning. With the Hermit, learning valuable lessons. The Hermit is somebody who's walked quite a long road of life already, and they've learned quite a bit from that road. This is about taking a step back. Some of you, it might be taking a step back during this time, but for others of you, I feel here like Scorpio, you've learned quite a bit. You've learned quite a bit by going through something difficult. You've also learned, I feel like some of you with these cards, 2 cards particularly, I feel like some of you maybe made some choices or decisions in the past that you thought were going to work out one way, but they didn't. And I think that you had to come to a realization at some point that it wasn't working for you, and you had to cut some things, people, places, situations out of your life, and you've learned a great deal from that. From the bottom of the deck, the overall energy is the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, you or someone close to you, or somebody that comes across the same way. Queen of Cups, Queen of Water, Queen of Emotions. I feel like this is you for most of you. I'm going to pull another card. The Ace of Cups, new love and romance, emotional renewal, the heart beginning to open up again. So we have the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands here both. with the Two of Cups. It's pretty clear that for many of you, this is going to resonate as a relationship reading. There's perhaps either somebody new coming in or a renewal of an already existing relationship, but it feels like something new. For some of you, it may not be a new person, meaning somebody you've never met before, but somebody that you already know. Let's clarify that overall energy of the Queen of Cups, Ace of Cups. I've done so much reading today. My voice is a little hoarse. I'm sorry about that. Queen of Cups, Ace of Cups. The Fool just kind of fell out of the deck here. Starting a brand new journey, a brand new cycle. The Fool is the first major arcana card in the tarot. That's why the Fool has the 0 on his card. So it's starting a whole new cycle, a whole new chapter in your life, which typically represents that there's been an ending somewhere before this. Because a cycle of the tarot, and a cycle does not represent, birth to death. There's many cycles in that birth to death cycle for us here. But the Fool represents an aspect, a part of your life, like a chapter or a set of chapters that were significant and important, but they've now come to an end. Because the first card is the Fool, and the last card is the World, and all the cards in between there are about these chapters of life: learning, growing, changing, evolving, succeeding, failing, but overall learning and evolving till we get to the end at the World. Completion, graduation. We've learned everything we can. We've gained everything we can from a certain time period or chapter of our life, and now we're moving on to a brand new cycle, a new journey, stepping out into the unknown. Let's pull one more card for that. Judgment and the Ace of Swords both came out. So you've got 3 aces here. Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is truth, enlightenment, success that comes from seeing the truth, and in that making decisions to create better and healthier reality for yourself. Judgment is a particularly profound life path crossroads where you're being called to make a decision that could profoundly change your life if you choose to take it. I feel here, Scorpio, that some of you were involved in something prior to this that wasn't or turned out not to be good for you. You made a decision to cut it out. Even though that decision may have been painful, difficult, challenging, could have been another relationship, a type of relationship. And you chose to open yourself up to the possibility of something different, something new, something truly loving and healthy. You've learned quite a bit. Let's clarify that Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands again, and the King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So we have a King and Queen of Cups. So it's divine counterpart, which is probably why we've also got that Two of Cups kindred spirit here. There is a lot of passion, desire, excitement, enthusiasm here. No lack of heat here in this attraction. Let's clarify that Two of Cups. I really like it though, because the Ace of Wands twice represents a lot of chemistry, but the Two of Cups is seeing things, being on the same path, believing in the same things, kind of oriented in the same direction. So it's a great combination. Two of Cups. The Three of Wands again. So we have that watching, waiting, your ship's coming in again, along with the Wheel of Fortune, divine timing and orchestration. So God's fingerprints are all over this union coming in. It may be already in your life, or it may be coming in. But again, I feel like this other person, for some of you, it's somebody you already know or have known, but the romantic and chemistry is just beginning, or right on the cusp of beginning, because the Three of Wands represents that you're seeing some of it, but the bulk of it is still kind of coming in. Let's clarify that Three of Wands. The Six of Swords, yeah, healing. The worst is behind you. Choppy, muddy waters behind you. You're not quite to the other shore and on solid ground yet, but you can see it and you're definitely moving in the right direction. Let's clarify that Two of Coins. Choices. The Ten of Swords, yeah, surrendering to a painful ending. Now, Swords is governed by the element of air, which governs our mind, or everything that goes on up in here. Not just knowledge and intellect and education, but our belief systems and ideologies, how we look at the world, what we believe in. So the Ten of Swords can represent betrayal, feeling abandoned, thrown under the bus, stabbed in the back. But it also represents, coming to a realization that could be kind of painful, right along with that Five of Swords. It's about realizing that something is not what you wanted it to be, is not what you thought it was going to be, and coming to an acceptance of that so that you can heal and move on. So this is a decision you've made or made in the past that was difficult and perhaps painful for some of you. I mean, it's a general reading, so the intensity will vary, and there's healing energy, but in a sense, it's in a sense being rewarded because something else is brewing, something else is germinating here. If all of this new beginnings and new person, new union coming in, if you could give it a gardening analogy, it would be you've planted seeds and you can see the little sprouts above the soil yet. They're still growing, they're still babies, but you can see them. That's kind of the energy here. Let's clarify that Five of Swords and the Hermit. The Page of Cups, little offers, some flirtation going on there. The Ten of Cups, happy homes, union, marriage, stability, where everything finally comes together. I mean, the Ten of Cups is that part in the fairy tale where they kind of ride off into the sunset. Tens representing cycle completion. This is, harmony, stability, anything that has to do with home and family, but it is one of the wedding cards too. The Hanging Man, which makes sense because there's still some healing going on here. Something else is budding though. You're waiting, you're watching, you're seeing how things play out. There may be some invitations coming your way. The Star, renewed, restored hope, faith, and optimism, which comes after the Tower, which can shake everything up and break things down, which need to be broken down. You've really, really learned quite a bit from your previous experiences and choices, even if some of those lessons were painful lessons. And again, there's something beautiful blooming here. It's all about choosing a better path, choosing a path of health and joy and happiness, and that is in alignment with what you believe. All right, any final messages? Ooh. Guidance, advice. Queen of Cups just popped out. We got the Queen of Cups twice. The King of Cups, yeah. It's like Spirit is gifting it to you because you're ready now. You're ready. You might not have appreciated this union, this blooming, germinating union before. Maybe there was a lesson or two you still needed to learn. The Ace of Cups, again, new love and romance. The Ace of Pentacles. So we have all the aces here. We have the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles. It's a new beginning in all the elements. It's fire, earth, air, water. It's all of that together. It has huge potential because in each ace is the potential for it to come to fruition in the 10. So this new union coming in is truly beautiful. And again, it's all because of making a decision to choose the path, even though at the time it may have been or may be difficult, but it's choosing a path you know is in alignment with what with who you are, where you're going, and where you need to be. Beautiful. All right, Scorpio, those are your messages for the last half of April 2023. I hope you found them useful, positive. It's quite a beautiful reading. If this resonated with you, or the style of it resonated with you, and you would like to perhaps reach out for a personal reading or take a deeper look at something for yourself or as a gift for someone else, please feel free to email me directly at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. I would be delighted to hear from you and to work with you. You can also get that contact info by clicking the description link or clicking on the title. I will see you all in a couple of weeks for the May general readings. Until then, stay well, stay safe, and I hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.